Hello, everyone. I have 20 wonderful photos, and I need help to send either 4 or 5 of them to a photo review that's coming up after the 4th of July, the first Saturday of July. So I have just opened up a folder where my July photos, where I want to pick. Using the Apple Preview program, I found a couple of things that are neat. So with with the right or with the mouse pointer on the first file, you just select and then you do a Command A and it selects all the files. And then instead of doing a right mouse click and you load up another program to view them, just hit the space bar. It'll automatically go to the last file that was selected. You just scroll up and I'm showing you a preview of the photos that I have to choose from in order to send it up for the photo review. And I will have the link if you want to do the same thing. It's a very good show. They show all the photos and then they go back and reshow them on a quick slideshow. And you can write something with each picture of what camera you used, what lens and stuff. They're already embedded in the photos. So they know what camera you're using. Just put a little story with it, with each one that you sent to them. Make sure it's in JPEG. Make sure that I forget the dimensions, but so you can view them. Okay. And anyway, first picture is of my dog Wanda and how beautiful she was. So she was curious, what are you doing? She snuck around the corner of my bed and I took a picture of her. That's what I was waiting for. And usually when I take a picture of her, she turns her head, she moves away. So does my cat. But I caught her at a moment where she was trying to figure out, what are you doing? That's what I did. Second one is I went outside. I had some beautiful flowers. You can see after a rain, the dirt, when the water hit the dirt, it splashed up and onto the flowers. I think this is an insect right here. Okay. But I thought that was neat. I like this photograph here, which I wasn't expecting at all. This is across the street from my house. Here is the subject. Took the picture, and I wasn't expecting the blurriness in the background, but it kind of gives the simulation of everything getting blurry away from the subject. And what made it so nice is the grass gives you that feeling like everything's leaving the subject. And just the subject is the one that's sharp. So if I try to produce this image again, I probably never get it in 1,000 years. Okay, it was just happened by chance, and I like sharing stuff like this. Of course, your crepe myrtles. You can send up a whole bunch of pictures of different flowers and stuff that are your favorite, but look how sharp they are. You can capture a picture of a prop plane for pilots learning how to fly before they kind of graduate to jet propulsion, planes. But look how sharp it is. Even there's something right there, and I don't know what it is on the wing, but look how everything is sharp. And it looks like two lights for the landing gear. It's right there. So, and it's right above me. Uh, There's a picture of a flower. I love the different color tones in this picture. The dark black, the light greens, the dark green, the red. Looks a fantastic picture, where you can see things that are sharp, and then it kind of blurred out, and then it's just dark. Got a close up of that flower. Same thing. And then, of course, uh, with the petals open. Another crepe myrtle, but a close up. You can see the bulbs right here. Look how shiny they are. That's before the flowers come out. A little bit further away, but then you can see the bokeh in the background, the blurriness. This first branch is sharp, but then I made the other ones in the background. What I did was I did not include the next image after this, where this is sharp in this one, and then the next picture, this was sharp. I didn't do that. I figure that was good enough. I wanted to project like sharp and then blurriness in the background. And I think that's a beautiful picture also. The wind moved, so less of in the picture, but more blurriness and bokeh in the background. Another close-up shot with bulbs and flower. And then it was the sunlight, how in between the leaves and the shade gives you a different look. It almost looks like ice cubes in a way. So I thought that was interesting. Even with the, and I think the wind was blowing, but these are sharp right here. Everything else is basically blurry. Same thing here. Sharp, blurry. So you can see what the sunlight does, the high contrast, where the lighter parts, you don't know what it is, but it has different shapes. So it's either from the sunlight going through the leaves or, and that's what the effect you're getting. But all of these look fantastic. Sharp right here, the leaf is sharp, the bulbs are sharp, everything else is blurry. Same thing here. Get close to your subject, you can have more bokeh. A little bit further away, but still it's blurry right here and sharp right here. And then, of course, with statues, I went to my neighbor's house, Larry, and with people, he was just showing off his garden, and a lot of these pictures are from his garden. Okay, so here's a statue of a little boy helping a girl get a drink of water. So you can find a lot of different things, what people like in, and then take a picture of it and share it with other people and see what they say. So you see, everything is sharp right here, no blurriness, whatever. Just by stopping down to, let's say, F5, um, maybe even up to an F8 to get everything in focus. But it is a little blurry back here. But the thing is, the subject matter is all in focus. This is my favorite shot. Out of all the 20 photos, besides Wanda at the beginning, I love it. I got real close to this flower. You can see the inside is sharp, a little sharp here, but everything else is blurry. It's kind of sharp here, but it's kind of blurry down here. So I was looking probably at this right here, where it's sharp. Beautiful flower. and then he had another one on the inside. But what got me to this was I was looking at the leaves. You see the little spikes, little stickers on the edge of the leaves? And I was wondering if it was kind of like a fly trap where the leaves open up. You see these beautiful flowers and nectar, and then if something lands on it, well, the leaves close. So, anyway, but I need your help. Which 4 or 5 photos should I send up? So, I got 2. I need help on 3. So, in the comment section below, please let me know. And I have 20 of them. I didn't number them or anything. I just want to leave it like it is of what you think would you like seeing on the photo review show in the first Saturday of July. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.